Herc, it has been anything but smooth. Your task here is to pick one word, just one, to describe Inter Miami's preseason tour so far.
Good goal by Robert Taylor. We're not talking about the goal or their win.
Against the Hong Kong 11, which I guess is an all-star team for the Hong Kong League, right?
There you go. Yeah.
There you go.
We're sitting here talking. I didn't even know they won. All right. Circo.
But you know they got booed.
I do know they got booed, and that's what made waves not only here in the United States, but everywhere. My word is circo, which translates from Spanish to English into circus. This is one of those circus. You know, we all enjoyed going to the circus when we were younger. Sometimes you were lucky and you knew it was Barlow and Bailey's or Ringling Brothers, and you're like, this is going to be good. They got the acts you want to see. And other times they took you to that carny who had the bearded lady or some version of that. You're like, what am I? This is not what I signed up for. This is what we're getting here. We're getting this circo that involves Messi. Unfortunately, it involves Messi. These contracts that his ownership and Major League Soccer have put them through, where they fly 7 different countries, 3 different continents, different time zones for money, parading Messi and friends around. But when it's not Messi, nobody wants to see the friends. With all due respect to Drake Callender, Sergi Busquets, or what is Jordi Alba, they're not there for you. They're there for Lionel Messi. So when he's not there, people will be upset. We all understand injury is part of the game. But if you're lying to fans, or if you're just trying to get them to come out knowing that Messi won't play, that's where it gets a little unsettling. That's where people get angry. Al Nassr and Cristiano Ronaldo, they knew that Cristiano Ronaldo will not play in China. What did Cristiano Ronaldo and Al Nassr do? They told the people, and the event was canceled. People were upset, but they weren't lied to. They weren't deceived.
Yeah. So you've gone with circo. You've gone in Spanish. I'll go English.
It's Miami.
I'll keep it simple. Disastrous, right? And disastrous, Herc, on all levels. Let's think about the injuries first, right? They've already lost Facundo Farias, probably for the whole season. They've lost, who else? Kramaski. They lost Kramaski. He's got like a hip injury,
He's
hernia.
got sports hernia, yeah.
He's out 2 to 3 months, right? So injuries right there, one of which is very significant. Then you've got the PR disaster. I think it's one thing to get hammered in Saudi Arabia on the field, right? 6-0, not a good look, whatever. It's one thing to look bad as a soccer team. It's another thing to look like you're scamming people. And whether that was the intent from Inter Miami or not doesn't really matter. You can tell when the government gets involved, Herc, that's what the people, that's what the fans in Hong Kong and probably others watching this around the world felt. And now things are getting worse. There were some doubts that they were even going to play their next game in Japan. Now it looks like they will play it, Herc. It's just not going to be televised. So this globe-trotting tour for exposure to put Inter Miami all over the world, except we're not going to televise it? I mean, this is really, really a bad look for Major League Soccer. Beyond what happened in Saudi Arabia, I think what we've seen here is even more of an embarrassment. And for me, the big question for the people at Inter Miami is, why are you risking Lionel Messi? Because that's really, Herc, what's happened here. If we're told that for this game he's not fit enough to play, and we know that Lionel Messi will play almost anywhere where you roll a ball out between 2 white lines. He is especially aware of his value to the fans. He tries to play in every game. So he's genuinely, I think, not fit enough to play today. But you're going to tell me that 4 days ago he was fit enough to play when we're also hearing reports that there was an MRI? How big must that bag of cash been from Al Nassr and Saudi Arabia to Inter Miami for Lionel Messi that they were willing to risk this guy? I know MLS will do anything for the almighty dollar, but to risk Messi in the preseason seems to me to just be incredibly short-sighted.
So when we spoke about the odds to win Major League Soccer and win MLS Cup, I thought this would happen this summer. I factored in Leagues Cup, Copa America. I thought there's no way they can keep Messi away from himself or save him from himself. He would have to play, and injury would follow a guy who's going on 37 years of age. I didn't expect it in the preseason. That's a sad thing here.
Yep, and it's not a good indicator of what's to come. If we're dealing with injuries now, it's not going to get a lot better as the summer and all these games drag on.